And now we begin making a fool of ourselves.
Once again.
Yes. Bean is going to constantly interrupt, I warn you. This one, I'm going to do the clamshell again. But the first one, hi Bean, that was not an invitation, but hello. The first one I'm going to introduce you to, as long as I don't lay down on Bean, because he's going to attack me if I do. Bean, I'm going to lay down. I need you to move. Bean. Can you, like, move?
No.
Hi. So, the first one, you have your legs like this, and they're on the ground. And you have your legs straight out your sides. You lift your hips, and you want them to be even. You want them to be level. And you hold it for about 5 seconds. And then you put them down. Gently. And you do that 5 times.
Okay.
Yep. I am paranoid of being smacked in the face by a bean. Hi. Yes, hi.
Yeah, there's a lot of instability in my hips.
Yeah. This is one I was given that I could do in bed before I go to sleep. I often forget it before I go to sleep. It's such an out there exercise to remember. But yeah.
It's not hard as in like it's straining to do. It's hard to like keep it level. Like there's a lot of movement there.
Yeah. It's not difficult. It's challenging in the sense of balance.
Yeah.
Now, if you don't have core strength, it might be difficult to hold it up. Like, if you don't have any core strength, it might be difficult to hold it up.
Yeah, I imagine. It's keeping it stable that's difficult.
Yeah.
Getting it to that position, fine. Holding it, like it doesn't strain. It's just
Yeah. It's not meant to strain. It's meant to be a very easy exercise. But it balances between your hips so that when you're walking, you're not leaning one way or the other.
yeah, which makes sense.
Yeah. And then the next one will be the clamshell one, which I showed you last time we did this, which is more than a week ago.
Yeah, we kind of messed up schedule.
Yeah.
That's the one where you've got to try and get your feet in line with your butt, right?
Yes, your feet in line with your butt. Like this. I don't have enough, actually I do have enough space to do it like this. So you have your feet in line with your butt. It's like playing peekaboo with my head. No wonder I attacked my face last time I did it.
I like how in the absence of like yoga pants, we're both just wearing pajama bottoms. They're just as comfy. I promise. They're just as good.
Yeah. I think I did 3 sets of 5 when I was last doing these. So this will be my 3rd set. And then I don't remember another exercise I did for hips that was anything other than squats. And I'm not going to make you do the squats I did. Not this week.
Thank you. I'm still recovering from everything.
Yeah.
For context, I was in hospital a few times. Oops.
Yeah. But I can. Do you have any of those stretchy bands?
Somewhere, yeah.
I don't know where mine are. Typing.
Yep, found it.
Okay. Let me check where mine are. One second.
It's been doing some stretching as well. What has it been doing? Bean half looks like he's ready to pounce or jump on something.
I might not.
Oh no. Okay, well I've got banned.
Okay. I've got a no Bean, you cannot play with that. Bean wants to play with this. Hi. Hi, Bean. Can you see his tail?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyhow, I'm gonna use the end of this. Do you see him?
Yeah, I see him.
So take the tip of the end of the band.
Yeah.
You're gonna have your legs straight out and just point your toe.
I see.
Bean, you have to do this. This is the most dangerous thing you could be doing. It is the cutest thing, but it's also the most dangerous thing.
Is this gonna be?
You don't want to overstretch it, but it is basically building up strength forward and backwards in your ankle, which I know you have less strength in.
Yeah.
Do you see what he's doing?
I do. Resistance band keeps wanting to roll up. Hold on.
What
There we
you do is tie a little knot.
Yeah, I think I've solved it.
Okay. And I will play with Bean with this, because this is actually his toy. It really is his toy. That's why he's going after it.
I mean, isn't everything Bean's toy in a way?
Ooh, yes, but this is literally one of his toys.
Let's try the other foot. This is going on YouTube. YouTube gets to see my toes for free. Usually I charge.
What do you?
I don't know what I charge, but I charge.
What do you charge?
I don't know. I need to think of pricing. What do you think I should charge?
What's your favorite food? Gyoza?
Oh, if someone could buy me some gyoza, I'll send them feet. We are 100% serious. I've just realized I've left Minecraft running in the background, so there might be Minecraft music like slightly bleeding through. I'm sure it's fine.
I don't hear it. So I don't.
Oh, that's good. That's good. We're not going to get copyright striked while I'm talking about my feet. Brill.
Yeah.
What I'm noticing is my left ankle is nowhere near as stable as my right, which is hilarious.
Mm-hmm. That'll happen. So one of the exercises I have, and I'm gonna do this.
My body's trying to compensate for it because it keeps trying to move the knee to aid the range of motion.
So one exercise I have is to stand on one leg, and you'll see how shaky I am on my left.
Oh, yeah, those.
But on my right,
It's like,
I'm shaky, but not very shaky. And I'm supposed to be doing this on an upside down half yoga ball. Or on a half yoga ball right side up, where it's even less stable. That's how weak my ankles are right now. Is that I'm shaking on stable ground.
see, mine are pretty stable standing, but that's because my feet have collapsed. Like they've got collapsed arches.
Yeah.
So if I try and actually stand my foot properly and do it, I should probably be wearing insoles while doing this, which I guess is why I've been told to do it when I'm like out and about on the day.
Yeah.
I've been told as well. What I've been told is standing on tiptoes, but that one was kind of stupid. I did it.
Tiptoes is good for getting good strength in your ankles. That's muscle strength.
But other than balance, I can do tiptoes.
Yeah. It's fine muscle strength, I believe, or like the very pinpointed muscle strength.
Yeah.
When you're on your tiptoes.
Yeah. I also had some squats that I was meant to do with the ankles, because ankles is kind of funny. I've got a huge range of motion in some directions, but this direction is actually terrible. So I've been given exercises to give it more range of motion.
Oh.
So I meant.
Yeah, that's fair.
So trying to bend solely on the ankles.
Yeah.
Trying to have a bit more range of motion, because it's. Because I walked for quite a lot of my childhood, either flat-footed or on the balls of my.
So what you would benefit from would be attaching that the stretchable band to another surface and pulling backwards.
Yeah. Because I need to. It's the only exercise that I have the only part of my movement that I'm meant to be actually encouraging flexibility in. Because the range of motion in it is abysmal. Like,
yeah,
genuinely,
way more than that. Yeah, but
yeah, it's basically 90 degree.
I have way too much range of motion everywhere in my ankles, anyways.
Well, I've got way too much motion everywhere except that one direction. It's hilarious.
Yeah.
And it's just because the ligaments on the back here have actually tightened up.
Yep.
Because of how much I walked on the balls of my toes when I was younger.
Yeah.
And it wasn't corrected quick enough.
Yeah. I think mine was corrected early enough because I don't remember if I've told you about this, but I walked in one of those, those fabric casts they put you in if you break your foot, that also has like this little tilt to the walking part.
Yeah.
They were trying to teach me to not walk flat-footed, so they put me in one of those for like 6 months.
Yeah.
But yeah, that is the exercises that I have for today, unless you want to show up some sort of other exercises.
No, I think our ability is a bit stunted at the moment still.
Yeah. It's probably best to do just light stuff today.
Yeah.
I think people...
It's surprisingly... Yeah, I mean, it's surprising how much getting hospitalized twice in a row takes it out of you. The first time was wild. I was like, oh, this is going to take a few weeks to recover from.
Yeah.
But then during that recovery period, ending back up in hospital again in a worse position than the first time.
Yeah.
Really froze you for 6. The only reason it was a shorter hospital visit than the first time was because they knew what to do that time and when okay, here's the meds you need. Bye. So yeah, there was a lot longer treatment time in the second one. The first time we were just trying to figure out what worked.
Yeah. I think Bean is done playing, so that's fun.
Yeah, there wasn't much interruption from Bean today,
Yeah.
which is nice. But yeah, we need to do this more often. I promise to not go back until between next episodes, and I definitely will try my best to not die in the meantime. So if there is an episode 3, you at least know I'm still alive. I'm going to try and keep it that way.
And I'll be sure to have Bean with us because he's always going to be intervening.
Yeah, Bean is always going to be a feature. Hi, Bean.
Hello.
Love you. We love Bean.